Hello, this video is about creating an online diary or online planner using OneNote. So I need to go into my OneNote app and you'll see down the left hand side there's a bit that says My Notebook, so that's your own personal notebook that only you can access. I've then created a section here called Planner. So to do that I've just clicked the plus section bit down the bottom and then I can rename that section. I'm going to go into my planner and I'm going to go into my template here that I've set up. So I've created this template that I'm going to copy several times for every week of school. Rather than having to create this every single week, I've created it once and I can then edit it every week. I'll show you what I mean later on. So I've got a couple of different options that I've used here. I'm still sort of learning which way suits me best. But you can see on Monday here, I've just got a space for every single period and I've got a section for the class, the lesson plan, the resource and other. So other meaning, is there any meetings that's happening that period? Have I got cover that period? Is there anything to remember to do? On Tuesday's lesson, you can see I've made a space for break and lunchtime. So some people might find that beneficial to have that in there if they have department meetings at lunchtime or if they have revision clubs or extracurricular clubs on the go, having that space to remind themselves. But basically you can play with it and design it to suit you. So I'm going to show you how I actually create this just now in case you're not aware. So for Fridays, I'm just going to click somewhere on the page. I'm going to go up the top to where it says insert and then click on table and it'll create a 2x2 table like that. My table for Thursday's got 4 columns. So what I do is up the top again and then click on insert and then it comes down with insert columns to the right and I just click that twice until I've then got the 4 columns. And I can then start to type in there all my different headings. So if I then want to get extra rows, I can go back to insert and insert rows below, or I can just use the tab button on my keyboard and then I can just keep tabbing along and a new row will appear for as many periods as I want. To get the little square that you can see, I then go to home and along the top right hand corner you can see the little square with the tick. I click on that and a blank box appears. Now the reason that I do that is when I then create my lessons and I've planned the lesson, I can then click on that box and a tick will appear letting me know that I've planned that lesson. I don't need to worry about that. But once I've created my template, what I then do is click on where it says template on the left hand side there and I hold my finger over it until it comes up with this page. And then down the bottom you can see the sort of the page with the arrow in it. I can click on that and I can see copy. So I want to copy that page and I want to have it within Planner and you can see a copy of that page has now appeared there. And if I then go into the copy version, I can change the title of that page to week beginning, whatever that week may be, and change the date. So rather than having to redesign my page every single week, I can just simply copy the template page and copy everything over every single week. So I'll show you one that I've done previously. So here it is, it's all set out and the boxes get bigger the more you sort of write in them. So I've got my classes, I can see that I've planned all the lessons for that day, I've got a rough lesson plan of what I want to do each of those lessons, and what I've also been able to do is to add in the resource that I'm actually wanting to use. So to do that, I'm just going to click in the box and then up to insert, and then I want to insert a file, and then I can go to my files and access anything that I want to add in. So for example, I want to go in and I want to add in a past paper. So I find my modern studies folder, go in here and I can find, right, I want to use this booklet here. So I click on that and then it adds the booklet as a resource. Now what this means is when we're then back in school, I can then use Apple TV and I can just have my iPad constantly screen mirroring what I have up onto the projector. So in the middle of a lesson, I can say, right, okay, we're going to use this document. I click on the document, I click open it up in Word and it brings it up. So rather than having to go back to my computer to use it, I can just have it open and it opens it up on the screen automatically from my iPad. So I can then talk students through the document. Or if I show you this one underneath, so this is my modern studies class, I'm going to open up this PowerPoint It screen mirrors the PowerPoint, and I can flick through the PowerPoint from my iPad rather than having to go back and forward to my computer. And then it just works as a usual iPad screen mirroring everything. So I found this to be really useful. It helps me keep track of everything. I've then got forward planning as well, because I can then set up my weeks that are due to follow, and I can see there, oh, I've not planned that lesson there because it's not got a tick next to it. I still need to add that in. Hopefully that helps. Let me know if you've got any questions.